Hey, it's Augustus here, and I thought I'd do a quick topical video on the Qu'ran burning incident that I guess is going on at the moment. For those of you who aren't aware, a Christian preacher in south of Florida in the United States of America has declared his intention to burn a Qu'ran on the upcoming anniversary of the September 11th Twin Tower terror attacks. Obviously the Islamic world is up in outcry about this insensitive and intolerant treatment of their holy book, and I just wanted to present my opinion on what's happening. First, I'd like to say that I just generally don't approve of book burning in any sense. It just seems to me like a waste. I mean, if the book is evil, better to keep it and teach people why you think it's evil, right? Also, it should be clear though that this isn't really a book burning. He's not saying we should burn all copies of the Quran, so I'm gonna treat it as a symbol, I guess. Now, I don't know what the preacher intends the symbol of this burning of the Quran to represent, but I like to think of it as a sort of a protest in the name of free speech. Obviously he's well within his rights under the US Constitution to perform this action, but the real question is, should he be performing this action? I mean, it is after all a holy book. Should he in all decency burn something that by burning it will cause insult and pain to so many people who believe that this book is the inspired word of God? I have to say yes. Now, I do consider myself to be a relativist, and more deeply what I suppose you would call a situationalist. That is, I believe morals are dependent on the situation at hand, and nothing is unequivocally right or wrong. Nothing can ever be classified as right or wrong. Everything depends on the situation, and that decides what action should be taken or what action shouldn't be taken. But I think this is right, and I want to really try and put this into perspective. I mean, a lot of things annoy me. For instance, the BBC has this undying belief that the entirety of the United Kingdom can be called England. And for those of you in the United States or anywhere else that doesn't quite understand what this is, it would be equivalent to referring to California, to using California to represent the USA as a whole. But even though this annoys me, I don't call for the BBC to be destroyed. I don't force it to stop. I suppose in some way that may be a bad example, so try something else. Football, I guess. I really get annoyed about how worked up people get over football. I mean, like, the amount of money that they spend on it, these players earning millions of pounds a minute, the merchandise that gets traded in it, and the hatred between fans of rival clubs, it's the whole thing I despise. But I don't demand that football be banned. I don't think people that like football are inherently evil. I don't think people that go to football matches are inherently evil, and I don't think there's anything morally wrong with them. They just like something which I get really worked up at. And I don't think we have the right or the need to stop this preacher. Basically, I think it sums up something which Fact vs. Religion was talking about quite recently, and that's that religion has some sort of special, sanctified, unassailable position in society where for some reason any attack on it is considered morally wrong. It doesn't get treated with the same respect, or lack thereof, that we attribute to any other belief system. I mean, belief in your political ideology, or what creatures exist, or geocentrism, or anything like this. Things that we would just assume are stupid and that we get to make comments about. For some reason it doesn't seem to apply with religion, and I really don't understand that. Anyway, that's what I think, and I want to keep this video fairly short. So as always, leave your own opinions below, and I'll get back to the Europa series as soon as I can. I'm obviously quite busy at school at the moment. But as a closing word, I'd just like to suggest that if anyone is near enough this guy when he's going through with his plan, please go along with a copy of the Bible and, just sort of ask if you can toss it on the pile with all the other stuff he wants to burn, just to see what his reaction is. If you can get a video of it, post it up here. I think it would be absolutely hilarious. I'm not close enough to be able to do it, but oh well. So until next time, thanks for watching, listening, and of course, thinking.